Yo, what's going on YouTube? And today I have a massive hoard of coins that I got at a garage sale. And I was really stoked when I got this. I'll explain like everything, how much I paid for it and all that in a minute. But I remember watching Silver Pickers videos as a kid and like, dang, I wish I could find a collection like that. And well, here's one today. All the coins in here are, some are from what I bought. I just put them in here. A lot of them are mine. I'll tell you individually which ones are mine. But I'll tell you what I paid for everything too, but let's just go ahead and start it up and we'll go through it one by one. We'll start with the foreign silver coins. Got a bunch of Canadian cents. Try and get a nice view. These are just, I think they're 80% silver Canadians. I believe, where is this from? Is this Sweden? I don't remember. 6 pence. I think that's Great Britain. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I just know that they're silver. I believe that is a 44% silver. That's just from the same place. I believe they're Great Britain. Yeah, 1 shilling. Let's get that on the camera. So yeah, these are just some foreigns. And I got this really cool 1902 Canadian quarter. And I thought this was just really cool. Oops. So let's get a nice clear view on that. Yeah, it's faded pretty good. It's over 100 years old, but it's not in bad shape. But, yep. So that's it for the foreign stuff. I don't really buy much foreign, unless it's silver. Nothing too special over here. Just got a steel cent. Haven't had time to roll or wrap. Now, I bought these wheat pennies. Let me bring them over here. Don't usually buy much wheat pennies unless they're, like, really old. Because the older ones are worth a little bit more. This is a 1919D. And my lighting's pretty bad, but not bad. 1916S. Sorry for my voice, by the way. I've been sick for a while. 1915D. One's worn down a little bit. 1916D. Yep. I got an Indian head from 1909. It's in actually really nice shape. It's got nice details. Got a couple buffaloes. I'm just doing the non-silver stuff right now. 26 buffalo. I normally only buy buffaloes when I can read the dates, unless I get it in a lot with dateless ones. 1923. And then I don't usually ever buy foreign copper, but I did buy a couple. I mean, I'm not sure where they're from. This is I don't know much about foreign. I'm trying to expand in that. This is a halfpenny. I would think most of these are Great Britain, but I don't know for sure. If you guys know, it would be cool if you could tell me. This one, I believe it's from the same place. It's this is 1938, 1 penny. Oh, Jamaica says it right up there. So this is a Jamaican coin. It's pretty cool, penny from Jamaica from 1938. And this is, I've seen these on other YouTubers' channels, so I bought it. So it's a penny. I believe this is Great Britain. This is a penny from 1940. And the same guy on it. But yeah, that's it for the foreign stuff. Let's get to the fun stuff with the silver. Now again, a lot of these plaques, I didn't buy this plaque with all the coins in it. Most of them are mine, but I'm just going to go through the ones that I did buy from the garage sale. I bought the Kennedy 66, the 64 Kennedy. I bought all the Barbers. All these were in cases, but I bought the Liberty. They were in cases, but I wanted to break them out because they weren't worth a lot in cases. They weren't in like graded cases. It was just like little sets. That Barber, got that Rosie, and I believe that's it. The rest are mine that I just put in there to make it a completed set of the 20th century type coins. Alright, so here's the fun stuff. This, I didn't want to bust out because it's better in the case. It's a shipwreck coin, and it came with a certificate on the back. I don't even know how to say the ship's name. I'm not going to try and pronounce it and look like an idiot. But here's what it is. It sank of January of 1809, and it's a cool coin. And got this, World War II. Lincoln sets. It's not worth a whole lot. It looks, because if I would have busted this one, they would have just went in those flaps, so it's better to keep it in here. But a lot of the silver stuff was in like sets like this, so this isn't worth a lot. It's just an Ike dollar. Talking about Apollo 11, the celebration of it. I mean, this is nothing too special. It's probably worth a few bucks just because it's in the case. Let's get to the silver. So I got 3 Morgan dollars. I love silver dollars. They're my favorite. They're in really good shape. Most Morgans are worth 22 to 25, but these might push a little bit more because they're about uncirculated, maybe close. I mean, they just have strong detail. Not much wear on the coins at all. I mean, this one's probably, I think, the better shaped one. I mean, the only wear you can see is on the only wear is right here above the ear. See if I can focus that. That's like the only little, excuse me, the only little wear on those two. This one's in good shape, but it's just like, I don't know. I think it's been in a fire. That's what my dad said. It might have been, but, you know. Got 2 more halves. These are 90%. Got a 64 Kennedy, nothing too special, 90%. Got a Walker, 1940. Oh, there's a mint mark. Hang on. It's an S mint mark, 1940S. Nothing too special here. Just got a 40%ers. You know, nothing too special. Worth a couple bucks a piece, $2-3 bucks a piece. Got a bunch. I was so happy when she pulled out all these silver quarters. So the lady I bought the collection from, a lot of it was from their father, because he collected, and she knew that quarters were silver from '64. So whenever she found some growing up, she kept them. So, and I gave them a pretty good deal. I believe I did with all their stuff, because you know their dad passed away. So I wanted to give them a good deal to where I could make a little money if I wanted to sell, and they get a pretty good deal. I got one standing Liberty. And again, I'll tell you what I paid for everything when I'm done. I am almost done. Just a 45. I'm going to go through these quick. Some of these been cleaned, but to me, silver. This one's been cleaned. 42. I don't want to go through the mint marks. There's no key dates. I already checked. But I think I paid her like $2 a quarter, because I think quarters today go for like $3.50. So 60. This one's been cleaned. 63. A lot of them been cleaned. Like, I know there was a World War II set of the silver quarters, and all of the quarters were cleaned. So I was just like, well, I'd rather bust it out and roll them. 1941. 1951. This is a 54. And 58. I think there's 16 quarters. I'm not positive, but I got a bunch of silver. And then there's all that. We'll just put it all in the pile. Got a couple of dimes. Almost said dollars. Now, the case that this was in, this is a 1916 Mercury dime. And yes, I was praying that it was a 16S, because I would have... Oh, God, I don't even know what I would do if I had a 16S. But it wasn't. It was a 16 plain. And it's been cleaned. But, hey. This is a 16S Barber. I wish it was a freaking Merc. I would have a huge payday. 1939 Merc. What is this? Like another 39 and a 42. Got a few war nickels. 35% silver. Nothing too special. Nothing to really wear about them. They're just silver. And the last thing, got this lotto penny. So I'm assuming whenever they did this, I don't know what year it was, they made some of these gold pennies, some probably solid gold and some plated. And it says plated down here. I've never got it checked yet, but it says plated. So I'm assuming you scratch something with the coin, and it like a scratch test basically, and it tells you if it's solid gold or not. So I don't think it's solid gold. If it was, I mean, that would be amazing, but I don't think it is. When I held it, it was pretty light. So let's just throw everything in a pile and give you one more overview. So here's all the silver. Oh, by the way, paid $100 for all this. So I don't think it's a bad deal. I think it's probably worth between 150 to 200 on a good day. All the coins. I mean, I would think the Morgan dollars are worth almost 25 bucks a piece to the right buyer. Remember, not all these coins in here were from the garage sale. A lot of these were mine because I stacked silver and I just put the set together. And the shipwreck. This is worth between like they sell from $10 to $20, so I'd say $15 on that. The foreign stuff, the only cool one was the Canadian not penny, the Canadian quarter, and that sells for like $10, but I don't know, probably like 5 to 10 in this condition. So I didn't do that bad. The pennies, the old wheat pennies, are worth maybe a buck a piece because they're older ones. But I think I did pretty good. When you guys go to garage sales, ask people or what you're specialized in. If you're good with technology, say you guys got any technology you want to sell. I'm really good with antiques and coins, especially coins. I'm really educated in coins, so I mean, I've went to garage sales that I'm like, there's no way they're gonna have coins. I mean, the houses are like new, and I said, you guys got any coins? I buy coins. If you guys have any, I'm interested. And they're like, oh yeah. I was like, well, wow. I mean, you never know. Even if someone's selling like 2 things at a garage sale, it doesn't hurt to go up there and ask, be like, hey, do you guys have coins or anything you want to, you're specialized in? Because I mean, that's how you make your money, guys. So I think I did pretty good. Here's one more overview of all the stuff. So if you guys find any treasures, let me know. That'd be cool. Tell me if you find any silver at garage sales. And yep, thanks guys for watching.